Welcome, beautiful yogis. Today we're doing a lovely hips and hamstrings 15-minute class. So we'll get straight into it. Come on down onto your back. Roll on down, vertebra by vertebra, soles of the feet together, palms facing up. You can have one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. And just start to bring yourself into the present moment. Observe the sensations and the rise and fall of your breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and let go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, gently bring your knees back together. You might guide them in with your hands. Walk the feet in towards your hips. Have the feet placed hip distance apart. And just feel the lower back pressing against the earth here. Nice and relaxing. We're going to send our right foot underneath our left ankle and grab our right toes with our left hands. See how we go here. You might be able to grab it, you might not. We're going to send our right knee down towards the earth. So look up, you should see your hip and knee in alignment. And exhale, just relax onto the earth. So beautiful hip flexor, beautiful quadricep stretch here to set us up for the day. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, relax and release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, really savor the sensation. Fill up the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, just sigh out any tension. Relax and let go. Gently release your right toes, wriggle your right foot, place it back down on the ground. And we're just going to gently kick it up into the sky, send that foot towards the ceiling, point and flex the toes, roll the ankle. Notice any sensations here. I'm going to place that right foot on the left knee, opening up our knee to the side, coming into our pigeon variation. So you can just stay here. Opening up the knee here is so nourishing, getting into that hip joint. Or if you want a little bit deeper, you can bring this knee in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your thigh, and just gently breathe here. So we don't want to round the spine. We actually want to keep our shoulders and our neck long. Inhale, finding length in the spine, sending that right knee away. And exhale, release. See if you can send that left knee closer to the chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, gently release your leg, lower that left foot down, place that right foot on the ground. Just feel the connection to the earth here. And we're going to bring our left toes underneath our right ankle, grabbing the toes with our foot, sending our left knee down, and just savoring this sensation on the other side. You can just check your gaze to see if your hip and knee is in alignment. And relaxing back down and just focusing on the rise and fall of your breath here. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones expand. Feel that beautiful stretch in your quadricep, your hip flexor. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale and exhale. One more big inhale from the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, let go. Release those toes, send that leg up into the air. Point and flex the toes. Just notice the sensation in the legs here. And when we're ready, we're going to place that left foot on that right knee and just open up our knee to the side of the room here. Super gentle, super nourishing. So good for our hips. And we can stay here, or you can bring this right knee in towards our chest, still keeping our shoulders on the ground, our neck is long, that left knee is still being guided out towards the side of the room. And just gently breathe here. Inhale, fill up your hip with energy and light and space. And exhale, just allow it to soften and release a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Lower that right foot down. Place that left foot down as well. We're just going to roll over onto our side and make our way up into a seated position here. So take your time, and we're going to send our legs out long into a V. So getting into our inner thighs here today, we might actually grab a block or a cushion to put under our tailbone to help lengthen the spine. You'll find that space in your lower back. You might even have your knees bent, or if this is just too much, bring one foot in and we'll just focus on the side that we're stretching at the time, and then swap the legs around when we're doing the other side. So for now, find length in the spine, flex the feet, push down into the kneecaps. You'll really feel this in your inner thighs. It's so beautiful. And we're just going to lean forward. So we're not going to round out the spine. We're going to lean forward with a straight spine. Heels pressing into the earth, toes flexed towards our face. Find length. And exhale, fold. Inhale, find length. And exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. So nice. Gently walk on up. We'll place our left hand on our left thigh and just slide it down our leg to how far we can get. It doesn't matter if we're just at the knee, if we're at the calf, or we're reaching for the toes. It does not matter how far we get. And we're going to reach our right hand over. So we're not curving the chest down. We're opening up our chest towards the side of the room. Gaze goes towards our armpit. And reaching our right fingers towards our left toes. So you might be able to touch them like me, or you might be like, yeah, not happening, Melody. Just go to wherever feels good for you. What we're focusing on is lengthening the body and getting in a beautiful side body stretch on our right side here. Inhale, lengthen from the shoulder blades down the back. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, send our hands up high, reach, find that length in the spine. And we're going to send our right hand down, our right leg, reach over with our left. Take our time. It might just be a millimeter, does not matter. What we're focusing on is the feeling. It doesn't matter what the stretch looks like, it's how it feels. Do we feel it in our hip? Do we feel it in our ribs? Where do we feel? How do we feel? Just close your eyes and check in with the body. Inhale. And exhale, soften. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Come on up to seated. Take our time. We're going to bring both our legs into cross-legged. We're going to pick up our right foot and see how you go here. You might even grab a strap around it. You might even grab a cloth. What we're going to do is try and send that leg out in front of us. So push it forward, and then exhale. We're going to try and bring the knee towards our elbow when we pull that foot back. So kind of like a saw going forward and back. Inhale, push that foot forward, and exhale, bring it back. Bring that knee in towards our armpit. Inhale, and exhale. So beautiful deep opening in our hips here. One more, inhale. And exhale. Now you can stay here, or if you can bring this right foot towards our left arm, we're going to kind of hug our leg like a baby. So wrap our arms around our knee. We might just have our hand on our right foot. It does not matter where we get, but we're just a very gentle opening in the hip joint here. So find length in the spine wherever we are and just rock side to side. Just a beautiful opening in that hip joint. You might take little circles one way and the other. Just creating gentle movement, gentle strengthening in the muscles that surround a very, very important part of our body. And when we're ready, gently release that foot. Put it down and we'll swap our legs over. So that foot goes to the back, other foot goes to the front, and we're going to pick it up. Grab it in our hands and do our seesaws. Kick it forward and exhale. Bring that knee towards our armpit. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Kick that foot towards our right arm. You might just be able to hold the foot. You might be able to wrap your arms around this leg, lengthening spine, kind of hugging our leg like a baby. And then we're just going to rock side to side, gently opening up that hip joint, creating gentle movement, gentle change, gentle strengthening in the joint. Going one way and then the other. Really nice, really nourishing. And when we're ready, we're going to place that foot down, come over into our tabletop position. And we're going to come into our frog pose here. So plant your hands, we're going to put weight into our hands and walk our knees out gently, side to side, into a place that's comfortable for you. You might just go a very small way and that's enough. You might have the heels further in towards the tailbone for a lesser stretch, or you can have the ankles in line with the heels. And you might just stay here. You might really feel that in the inner thigh and you might be like, okay, this is enough. Now you can stay here or walk yourself down onto your forearms. Let the head, the neck, the shoulders and jaw just release. And let gravity send the hips backwards towards the heels. You'll find that point once they go past the knees that they naturally just kind of float down towards the heels little by little. So breathe here. It's a very intense stretch. So practice the Himsa, do no harm. Just go to where's challenging but safe. No need to go deeper than we need to because the pose looks better or anything like that. Just go with what your body's feeling. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, relax. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. When we're ready, gently come up, back onto our hands, lengthen the spine, walk the knees in one at a time. Really savor the sensation here. Nice work, guys. We're going to take our knees wide, send our hips towards our heels, rest our forehead down onto the earth into a beautiful child's pose. We're going to finish our class here today. So find length in your spine and exhale, just soften and release in the lower back. Inhale and exhale. You might even send the hands behind the lower back, having prayer. And just find your place of ultimate comfort. Find your place of ultimate relax and release. Breathing on your inhale. Inhale, filling the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. Feel all that good space, energy, lightness in the body. And exhale, let it go of anything that's weighing us down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. The belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, just soften and let go. When you're ready, we're going to keep our toes where they are, our knees where they are. And we're going to gently sit back onto our heels with our knees slightly wide. You'll feel a nice stretch in the thighs here. And just find a straight spine. So you might have your hands in front of you. So just find where feels good for you, placing weight gently on the feet. Breathing and noticing the sensations. Alrighty, we're going to bring our hands in front. We're going to walk our knees in. So our knees are together. And just walk our feet slightly out. Find where feels good for you. Coming into hero pose. So we might have our feet all the way out and our hips quite down. You might be just here. Just find a place of ease and just gently walk yourself up. Find that length in the spine. Your hands can be on your thighs. You can have them in heart center. And just breathe here for 5 deep breaths. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep, beautiful inhale. And exhale, release. Place our hands in front of us, sweep our feet to the side, come into seated. Take our time. Place one palm up on one knee, one on the other, shoulder blades down the back, and find our connection to our breath. Find our connection to our center, and find our connection to ourself. Inhale and exhale. When we're ready, we'll take one big arm circle all together, up, overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale back to heart center. Thank you so much for stepping on the mat with me today, sending you lots of love and gratitude. Namaste.